My name is Fahan Ahmed, and in this video, we are going to talk about TypeScript. So, if you are a JavaScript developer or you are working with these type of technologies like React, Angular that use JavaScript, and the most famous like Vue, so you need to learn TypeScript right now. So, TypeScript has become increasingly powerful and most popular over the last few years, and many jobs are now requiring developers to know TypeScript. So if you already know JavaScript, so you will be able to pick the TypeScript very quickly. And it doesn't matter like you are working as a front-end developer or back-end developer, it will give you a boost in your programming career. So let's talk about what is TypeScript. So basically TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript, meaning that it does everything that JavaScript does, but with some added extra feature. Or in other language, TypeScript is JavaScript with some extra features or with some added syntax for type, right? So this is the basic definition of TypeScript, and let's move to the another section that whenever we are trying to learning something, we have a lot of question in our mind that is it like it will give any benefit to us or not. So this type of question. So let's talk about like right now we are living in 2022. So is TypeScript worth it? And the next question is why should you use TypeScript? So the research has shown that TypeScript can spot 15% of common bugs. So which means like less buggy code, and the readability is easier of the code. And like when you are working in a team, so it will be get easier for other developer to understand your code, and it's powerful. Knowing TypeScript will be enable you to like apply to more good job. So there are a lot of good thing about TypeScript. But when we will start learning TypeScript, so I would like to know there are some drawbacks which not that much bigger. So the normally the TypeScript take longer to write than JavaScript because you have to like specify types. So for smaller projects, it might not be worth choosing it, right? So if you have a small project, so don't use the TypeScript. But if you have a scalable project and you want to like scale that project in the future, so you can use it. And the next thing, and that the good thing is that whenever you create a TypeScript project, so in the end it will like compile into plain JavaScript. So like you don't need to like think about that this will code is work on our machine or not. So this type of stuff that we have our in mind. So we need to like clarify that. So let's move forward. So let me share my screen and see like how we can like use the TypeScript. And because I'm going to create a series on the TypeScript, so you will get a lot of videos on TypeScript. And so right now I'm also learning, and so I thought like it will be a good if I created some videos on TypeScript, so like other can also learn from that. So let me share my screen, and let's see that how we can install TypeScript compiler and how we can use it. All right, so here is my desktop screen. So the first thing that I want to know like that how we can install a TypeScript. So there are multiple ways to like install a TypeScript. So I'm going to show you and teach you the basic or easy way. So you just need to open your terminal. It doesn't matter where what is your directory because we are going to install the TypeScript globally. So there are normally most common ways to use the TypeScript are two ways. One is install the package globally, or you can say like compiler globally, or you can use it as a say, dev dependency. So I'm going to like install it like a normal person, which is like globally installed. So all you need to say like npm. By the way, like in order to like use a TypeScript, you need to make sure that you have Node.js. So if you so open your terminal and type node dash v, so it will return you a node version, which means like that you have a the node installed. And similarly, you need npm as well. So whenever you install node, so you will also get the npm, right? So we have both installed. So let's install the TypeScript. So in this video, I'm just going to show you that how you can compile the code in by TypeScript. So or how you can use the TypeScript compiler. So all you need to do, like, type the npm I, then -g, which stands for global, and just type script and hit enter. And you can find this type of instruction on the uh, Google as well. So if you open the TypeScript official site, so you will go inside here, and you can see, click on download. So you can see that there is every option. So this is a save dev dependency option, and if you want to install the globally, so you can copy this command here and paste it. So basically what it will do, it will just install the latest version of, which is currently 4.7, and you can use it anywhere, right? So this is what we are doing. So you can see that I have already installed, so it will just showing me very few logs. So far, I guess my TypeScript is installed. So the next question is how you can check that it is installed or not. So you just need to type script. So TS TypeScript, C stand for compiler, and you just need to type -v. So which just return the version. So you can see that it is installed the 4.8.2 version, and as I mentioned, it's currently 4.7. So that means that documentation is not updated, I guess. So here is the latest version of TypeScript, right? So now let's talk about how we can compile the code and how we can use this CSC command to compile our code. So what I am going to do, I am going to create a folder on my desktop, which is like ts-youtube, and I'm going to cd in this folder, and I'm going to open my VS Code here. Yeah, okay, this also. All right, so right now you can see that my VS Code is here. I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can see everything easily and clearly. So there are multiple ways to create a thing. So let me show you the simple example. So you just need to create a I'm not going to show you the proper structure, but you can create a file here, index.js. Sorry, let me rename this file. And whenever you are working with TypeScript, so the extension will be TS. So it will now TypeScript file. So all you need to do, you just need to create some variable, or you can write the JavaScript. The good thing is about the TypeScript, what is TypeScript? So TypeScript is just basically a simple JavaScript plus some extra feature. So which means you can write any JavaScript code here, and the TypeScript will not give you any error that this is not a TypeScript code. So we have some extra thing in TypeScript. That's it. So let me create some variable. Let name enter log and name. So you can see that right now my code is showing that I created a variable which is a name, and you can see that it is showing me an error. Why it is showing me an error? Because I am using the TypeScript. So what is want from us? It is telling us that cannot declare block scope variable name. Name was also declared here, right? So it is just showing me you cannot this variable because it is already reserved. So let me call it my name, and let me call this here and paste it here and save it here. So you can see I just write some simple TypeScript code. So you can see that there is our code. So the next thing is how we can compile it. So there are two ways. First, you can already see that I am in the TS YouTube folder. So you can run the TS command here, and you can also open a terminal here and run a command here. The shortcut is you can see here. So this is the shortcut key to the open the the terminal, and you can click here. So it will also open a terminal. You can see it is opening the PowerShell. But if you want to open a Git bash and any other, so you can click on this arrow button. So it will open this here, and you can choose any option that you want. So if I want to open the uh, Git bash, so it will open me a Git bash. So this is how you can use it. But right now I'm going to use this terminal. It doesn't need you can use anything that you like. So let's start compiling it. So what I believe, if I just type TSP and let's see what it will happen. So it will just return the command that which command is available. So you can see there are a lot of commands like init, p, help, and node, made, target, and there are a lot of things that it will returning us. So what I want to tell the TypeScript compile this particular file. So how I can do this? So in order to do this, you just need to type tsc and the file name, which is index.ts, and click enter. So you can see that it is compiling right now, and you can see that there is a new file called index.js, which is created by the TypeScript itself, and you can see that there is our code, right? So this is how this thing is working, right? So you can see that there is our code, and if you want to run this thing and you have node installed, so you can do node index.js, and you can see that it is controlling the code. And if you type, let's see what happens. So it will also running the code. So why? Because node can understand the pure JavaScript, and this in this file it is here. And if I type just simple index, so it will also return, because it doesn't matter, because both file contain the same JavaScript code. So that is why it is working here. So let's see that it is saying there again blog is for variable, and there is no issue. So but this is how you can use the compiler to create the thing, compile the code. So let's do some further examples. So for example, you want to compile this file again, but you want to giving the extra or another name for the output file, say I want to type the output out file, and the name I want to js dash code.js. So whenever I run this code, so what it will do, it will just create a new file jscode.js. So TypeScript basically convert this thing and this file and and paste this to inside the JS code. So previously we get the index.js, but now this time we will get js-code.js. So this is how we can use the particular flag. So you can see that we have a new file here, and this is the same one because the code is same. So this is how you can pass the flags here to the TypeScript compiler. So for example, if you are working with a longer project or longer file or longer script, but and you want to make sure that I'm not going to compile this by the time, and the compiler will automatically compile it whenever I change something like hot reloading type thing. So you can also do that. So in order to do that, you just need to type tsc and -w. So what it will do, you can see that it is starting application in watch mode. So -w stands for watch, and you can do everything here. So let me type a function here. So I'm creating an arrow function here just quickly, and just log something. All right, so I just created a function here. We just log something, and here I need to like call name this function. So like say uh, a double r arrow, and let me remove some extra space here. Let me put a semicolon here, and see, I just wrote it, and when I save this, so it says like file change detected, and it will like update this code here. You can see that this index.js, and why it will not work with this file, because the command that I run is just a tsc index.ts and detective. And if you want to like change the particular file, so you can do like the output is you need to pass the dash output file flag, so in order to it will understand. So you let me close this. You can use Control C to get out of from this watch mode, and now you have your terminal back. So this is the very introductory video, because I want to show you that how you can use or how I can reduce the fear of like learning the TypeScript from you. But in the next video, what I want to show you is like that how you can create a project type of thing. Because normally people create a file which is called tsconfig.json, and how you can use this file, and how you can create this file, and whenever you are creating some sort of project, so how you can structure your code inside the TypeScript. So we are going to learn this type of stuff in the next video. For this video, it's just a basic thing. So I hope that you understand everything that I want to teach you. And if you have any question, you can feel free to like comment on the YouTube channel. And if you like the video, you can give a thumbs up to the video. And there are a lot of stuff that we are going to cover in the future. So till then, let's see you in the next video. And I hope that you will start learning the TypeScript right now. Till then, bye bye. Peace.